Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're going to look at these two questions. Question 1 states that let A and B be given by A is equal to the interval 0 to 1 including 0 and 1, and B is equal to interval negative infinity to 0 excluding 0 union 1 to infinity excluding 1. So this is basically what the question is all about, and you are asked to find A intersection B, A union B, and the difference of A and B, the difference of A and B. Okay, so the first of all, what you should have in mind, or what you should do to make things easier for yourself, is to represent A and B in a number line. You can use the same number line. So let me say this is my number line 0, 1, and infinity. I have negative. So my negative infinity. It's not correct. So negative infinity. So I just wrote infinity, negative infinity. So 0, 1, 2, negative 1. There are numerous elements between them, so I have limited myself to just the numbers that appear in the question. So it goes all the way to infinity. This one goes all the way to negative infinity. Okay, that's what I just wanted to see. And if this is understood, we continue. So with A is from 0 to 1. If you check my previous videos, maybe I'll leave the links so that you understand the interval notation very well. So 0 to 1, that means it includes what? It includes 0 and 1. It's just like saying 0 less than or equal to some number, some variable x less than or equal to 1. You see, so 0 and 1 are included in this interval. So you join them this way. My drawing is not all that fine, but I hope you see it when it will aid you to understand what you want. Okay, and then this is the A part. So this A 0 to 1. So that is A. Just write A on it. It's not all that clear. My writing too. Okay, so let me just have it that way. Okay, so that's for the A. Let me just write it well. Okay, I hope this is fine. Then the B is what? From negative infinity to 0. So we have 0 here, the same 0. This time around, it is what? Excluding 0. It's just like some x less than 0, something like that. So you see, it's just going this way all the way to negative infinity. So it's come from negative infinity to 0. So just come on to 0. Okay, oh, it's not fine. It's not fine. My diagram, my drawing is not fine. Okay, let me just take this and let me get rid of this. Okay, this is a little bit fine. Then the other one, the other part of B is 1 to infinity. So I have an open circle. It's just like some 1. So maybe x greater than 1. So 1 to infinity. excluding 1 is not included, so all the way to infinity this time. Okay, so this and that makes out what B, the union makes out B. So now we are looking for what? A intersection B. So let's now answer the questions. A intersection B, so where in our Venn diagram is the meeting point of what? A and B. Where is that point of intersection? So if you can see clearly, you see that there is what? No intersection, because B didn't, or there is no overlapping between the two sets A and B. You see, A is just from 0 to 1, including 0 and 1, but B starts from negative infinity to 0. It stopped at 0. It doesn't even include what? 0. And another part of B, that B is in two folds because it is union this and that. So negative infinity to 0, union 1, and that 1 to start from just 1 going to infinity, but it didn't even, it does not also include what? 1. So with this we can see clearly from our Venn diagram that, so if we check it, oh sorry, so if we check, you won't see any point of what? Intersection. There is no point the two lines or the two sets meet. There are no elements what? Common to both sets. So with this we just say that A intersection B is equal to the null set, or you can just choose the empty set, or you can just choose the null set. So in this part of the question, the answer is just the null set, the empty set, right? Okay. So let's look at the other part. So B, which is what? A union B. So this time around we are combining it, the two. So now from negative infinity we can see that because it is union, from negative infinity, if we take this guy, this is the A, let's join the two, and you see, so from here you see that this will be shaded because it is part of A, and we join it to this one to be shaded. So it's just like from what? From negative infinity to infinity. So the union is just from negative infinity to infinity. Or someone can decide to say that this is what? The set of what? Real numbers. This is the set of real numbers. So your answer is just the set of what? Real numbers. Or you can use what? This is also correct. Negative infinity to infinity is also what? Correct. Okay, so you can either use negative infinity to infinity or the set of real numbers. Okay, and the last one from the first question. So let me cancel certain things. So the last one is just the difference A and not B. So we are just removing what? B from A. So the meaning, that's the meaning of this what? This notation. A and not B. So if we will check in the members of A, then all other members that belong to what? B, we remove them. So if I have A is equal to this set 1, 2, 3, then B is equal to maybe 3, 4, 7, then my A not B will be equal to what? So the set A is 1 2 3, but this time around in B 3 appears, so we only have 1 2 as what? The set A and not B. So that's what we're coming to look at here. So let's see, from our what number line, we see that there is no point of overlap, there is no intersection between A and B. So A and not B is the same as what? A is the same as A. The same as A, which is what? The set is not, it's an interval notation, which is 0, 1. So this is the answer to the last question of the first question in this quiz. Is that fine? If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Let's look at the final question, the second part of the question. So the question is x to the power 1 on 3 minus 3x to the power 1 on 3 is equal to 2. This is negative to the power negative 1 on 3. Okay, so if we use the inverse property, we know that a to the power negative 1 is the same as 1 on a. So a to the power negative m is the same as 1 on a to the power m. The same way, if it was 3 a to the power negative m, we have it as what? 3 over what? 3 over a to the power m. Okay, so we are going to make use of what? This property, this indices property. Okay, so this is the same as x to the power 1 on 3 minus 3 over x to the power 1 on 3 is equal to 2. So we multiply, so by multiplying through by x to the power 1 on 3, we have, I'll cancel all this again. So sorry, cancel everything. So after multiplying through by x to the power 1 on 3, see this one, the x 1 on 3 times x 1 on 3, just like I'm having a to the power m times a to the power n. Now the laws of indices will ask us to do what? To add the exponents. So the same thing, we have x to the power 1 on 3 plus 1 on 3, which will give us x to the power what? 2 on 3. So I won't be doing these calculations. I'll just go ahead and write down my answers. So after multiplying, okay, so after multiplying, we have what? X to the power 2 on 3 minus 3 is equal to 2x to the power 1 on 3. You know, if we multiply this this 2 by this the LCM, x to the power 1 on 3, x to that also become what? 2x to the power 1 on 3. So we can have it this way. We can have it this way. X to the power 2 on 3 minus 2x to the power 1 on 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. At this time, if you are not seeing this to be a quadratic equation, you can let the x to the power 1 on 3 to be equal to maybe some a. So here, this x to the power 2 on 3 is the same as x to the power 1 on 3 all square. Why? Because if we use the property of indices, which states that a to the power m all to the power n is equal to a to the power m n, if n times n, we will see that x to the power 1 on 3 all to the power 2 the same as x to the power 1 on 3 times 2, and which is the same as this guy, x to the power 2 on 3. So at this point, we can easily solve our problem. So now we have a to the power, so since this is the same as x to the power 1 on 3 square minus 2 multiplying x to the power 1 on 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Our a will now be, it will now be a square minus 2a minus 3 is equal to 0, and from here we can solve this quadratic equation. A square minus 3a plus a minus 3 will give us 0. A minus 3 plus 1a minus 3, so we have a minus 3, a plus 1, so a is equal to 3, or our a is what, make 1. So it's either x to the power 1 over 3 is equal to negative 1, or is what, it's 3. So if we take cube, if we take this to the power 3 to the power 3, this is negative, right? We have our x to be what, either negative 1 or x to be what, 27, 3 to the power 3. So therefore our x is equal to negative 1 or x is equal to what, 27. So we are asked to solve this equation, and these are the values we have for what, x. I hope this is understandable, and if you don't have any question on this, that's fine. If you have questions, you can leave your questions in the comment section, and you can always reach out to me via my WhatsApp number for more explanations. Thank you very much for your time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so, and have a wonderful time.